am excited for tonight's little taste test ranking, so let's get into it. I think we should start with a simple yet sweet spearmint gum. Alright, let's find the opening and get into it. I haven't really had a new package of this gum in a bit, so let's see how this goes. Nice little greenish blue tint on the pieces. And let's give it a chew for a good baseline. And we'll keep a baseline of 5 as like an average piece of mint gum, where it kind of fades a bit. Alright, let's get into it. That is actually a very satisfying taste. Typically, when I have a piece of gum, I have about 5 or so at a time, and just the one cube really provides a nice punch of flavor. I'm not the biggest mint fan either, but all things considered, I'd say that's a solid 7 out of 10 for a mint gum. Okay, let's move on to our Wintergreen gum. I really enjoy the packaging of crystals seemingly shattered in the back. Let's see if we can find the tear. There we go. I guess that's the best we're gonna do with this one. So let's open it up. Wrong side. Or else the right side. And give it a taste. Actually, one moment as I put away this piece of gum. Alright, gum successfully removed. And let's get a good look at this little ice cube. So about the same look as the other. Let's give it a shot. I prefer this one over the Spearmint. I never really like Spearmint too much, for whatever reason. With, I guess, the Wintergreen mint, it doesn't taste as strong. It's more subtle and hits the better spots on the tongue. So, if this is a 7, this will be a 7.25. Not bad at all. Kind of surprising though. Let's actually compare what these two look like, as they look almost identical. If anything, these look more green than the green ones, and this looks more blue than the green ones. Isn't that kind of funny? I swear there's a difference in taste. Or maybe they're just pulling a trick on everybody. Alright, dispose of my gum. And let's move on to the next container. Let's go up here. Of all of these, I think this one sounds the best. Right next to this one, Kiwi watermelon is almost always a good chance. But let's just start with some strawberry lemonade. That was easier to find than our other packages. Alright, pop it open. And that is for sure a different color. Some little speckles of red, and the gum, it's like an orange yellow. It's sweet, satisfying, a little aftertaste of lemonade, more strawberry dominant at first. Honestly, I would prefer if it were just a little bit sweeter with more strawberry at first. Very surprised having them side by side. It's always a different experience going head to head as opposed to going just one at a time. Ooh, this is tough. I already said mint isn't my favorite, but I'm trying to be unbiased with that. I guess we'll go a 7.5. It's better than this for sure. It just leaves you wanting more. If that's a good quality, so be it. I view that more of a negative though. On to our next gum. Let's see. This pink one is calling us. Now I remember the first time I had this and I was surprised. Bubble Breeze. I went into the impression that this would be just a standard bubblegum flavor, but I was wrong. I can't find the little tear off. There we go. I guess just pull till you find something. So, if you're looking for a bubblegum just off of memory, I would not rely on this one. And let's take a look, as it looks very, very promising. And now let's give it a try. Instantly, bubblegum. A couple chews in, you get more of a minty taste in your mouth. The best way to describe it, if you remember when you were a kid and there would be bubblegum mouthwash to make you drink some mouthwash, but you know, at least make you want to use mouthwash. This is the taste. I mean, it gets the purpose of refreshing your breath, but taste-wise, it is quite lacking. Bubble Breeze, not ideal. Is it better than a regular stick of gum? Barely. Fairly, barely. And with that, I think a 6 out of 10 would be appropriate. And now let's move on to, you know what? Let's keep the order moving. Some cherry limeade. How does this one not look intriguing? I bet if you were to want to try one of these, you'd either go for the cherry limeade or the strawberry daiquiri, just by the look. Okay, here we go. Sugar-free gum, just to mention that in case you didn't know. So once again, if you can see, there are slight blue and green speckles in the gum, as well as the clear red and maybe some yellow. That is very, very nice. Very smooth. Spot on. You get an appropriate amount of cherry at first, followed by the little bitterness and acidic lime, not overpowering at all. And that complements the cherry to make it taste that much better. And you know what? These are some of the higher end gums, at least where I'm at. That's tough to beat. It is what it says it is. It makes you want to have more, in a good way. I think we're gonna go 9.5, no 9.25 out of 10. A very good gum all around. Okay, let's go down to grape. Cinnamon might be a bit much, so we might have to be a little strategic with this one. Boy, do I like myself some grape gum. You know, I guess it's an acquired taste. Most of the time, I would say grape kind of tastes like medicine. But for me, I used to be sick quite a bit as a kid. And luckily, I grew out of that. So maybe it's more of a comfort feeling, tasting the grape medicinal taste. But let's see how this one is. So, just the purple speckles this time. Okay. It doesn't have the medicinal taste, surprisingly, but instead more of a Kool-Aid / lollipop flavor, which I personally like. But in comparison, for a grape gum, I think it's going to sit at a 7.25 as well. Not bad at all, for grape lovers especially. Okay, we did grape. Let's go to the mint crystal. Such interesting packaging on this one. What would you think a mint crystal gum would taste like? Long-lasting flavor. How many of you so far are tempted ourselves a pack of gum. I know I would be after this. Gum is one of my favorite candy, if you call it candy. So very similar to our spearmint. I guess a little whiter than, I guess, off-white. Yeah, pretty much the same look besides that. And taste is actually very similar. We're gonna need further deliberation. It tastes as if it's a mixture between Wintergreen and Spearmint, but more towards the Spearmint in a negative way. It has an aftertaste in the back of the tongue that doesn't quite sit right. So let me put this piece away and try a combo between the two mint gums and see how this compares to that right there. Here we go. Okay, that is weird. So, the combo between these two is better than this. What I'm tasting right now was first a hit of spearmint, followed by a subtle yet increasing stream of wintergreen. But the aftertaste is actually pleasant as opposed to this one. Let me clear out the gum one more time and then we'll get our score. I got it. Imagine you have a stick of regular spearmint gum. Now imagine it's a cold day and you're walking. You pull it out and you're considering, do I want this since it's gonna make my breath a little, cold where it kinda burns a bit? And you say, what the heck? So as you're pulling out your strip, you drop it onto the concrete. You pick it up and you look at it and you see, oh, there's nothing really on it. Maybe a little speckles of dirt. You try it and you can taste the dirt. This gum tastes like dirty spearmint gum. Wow, did not expect that. Especially these two in comparison. That is a letdown. I'll say, even though it's a letdown, compared to a regular piece of this not ice cubes gum, it's probably out of 5. So that's where it's gonna stay. Alright, let's go strawberry daiquiri. This one just looks juicy. Alright, let's open it up and see what is awaiting beneath. I think this is the only one where there was a distinct aroma almost instantly. And this one, similar to strawberry ice cream. I don't know yet. It threw me a curveball. At first, it tasted like strawberry ice cream, but a smooth, melted strawberry ice cream. And then the taste went a little bit sharp, as if you're having like a spritzy strawberry drink. Maybe strawberry sparkling water with some sweetness. And now it's settled. I guess the best way to put it is a melted strawberry ice cream, but kind of like a half good, half bad ice cream, where there's some like alcoholic sugar, where it creates that sharpness, and then the aftertaste is a little questionable, but you'll have it anyway. That's what that tastes like. Not bad. I guess it's not better than that one. So I think it will be a 7 out of 10. Quite surprising, honestly. That would be a good gum for a cold day. Next, we'll do the Kiwi watermelon. Now this one has potential. I'm trying to ask myself the question, which one would I like to have after this? And I think with the abundance of options, the Wintergreen is sounding the most appealing. Oh, that's interesting. So we have blue, green, and purple with some red. Here we go. That smell is a little off-putting, not gonna lie. It smelled like a rainy day for some reason. That one gets better. So, it starts off alright, and then you get a hit of kiwi, and a little crescendo to watermelon, a little drop off, and then it stays steady at a probably 80% to 20% watermelon kiwi ratio. Not bad. That's a good summertime gum. Like if you're out at the park. I say, I'm trying to take out my bias because I enjoy both of these. In comparison, it's up there with the cherry limeade, but not as far. 8.5. That was surprising. Alright, on to our last gum. The Icebreakers Cinnamon Ice Cubes gum. I guess I'm kind of learning. I just enjoy any type of gum besides spearmint at this point. I was about to say, I love cinnamon gum. But I feel like I've said that with every gum besides Spearmint and Wintergreen. Now that is bright for cinnamon. Clear, vibrant red speckles throughout it. Well, not on this one, unfortunately. Four-sided dice. Dotted. That's just good. What I like about this cinnamon gum is that it doesn't have that artificial cinnamon taste where it creates a little bit of, I guess, spiciness, for lack of better words, or makes your tongue too hypersensitive. So you actually get more cinnamon flavor and less unusual tongue feel. And that's one of my favorite cinnamon gums right there. In comparison, oh, this is tough. Can't compare cherry to cinnamon. That's a cold gum. That's a warm gum. That's a exercise walk gum. You know what? 9 out of 10. If I'm not mistaken, the order of our gums are strawberry, daiquiri, oh wait, mint, crystal, the dirty spearmint gum, strawberry, daiquiri, I think bubble breeze, spearmint. Oh, this is tough. I think grape, wintergreen. Wow, I'm really having a tough time with this one. Oh, strawberry lemonade. Then kiwi, watermelon. Dang, these big packs of gum are pretty big, come to think of it. And cinnamon cherry limeade. And you know what? I just got an idea. I wonder what it would taste like having one of each gum at the same time. And I think that's how we'll end tonight's taste test. So as I get these pieces, let me know what you thought. If you enjoyed this video, I enjoy doing these. This one was quite ridiculous going shopping for. Where I'm at, these gum packs on average cost about $5, and that is ridiculous when you're buying this much gum. But you know what? It was fun, so it was worth it. Whoa, instant dentist's office on that one. I have a feeling this might be really good, come to think of it. Also, the packaging for this is probably what makes it worth $5. Not to me, but through their eyes. Come on, don't be too loud, and there we go. Just 4 more to go. It's weird, they have different degrees of difficulty with the same mechanic. Alright, last 2. I wonder which gum's gonna stand out the most. As well, you'd think cinnamon, but I think the overall dominant am so confused right now, but my mouth is enjoying the heck out of it. Okay, that was a fun experience. At first, cinnamon, then the cherry limeade, strawberry, kiwi watermelon, all started going crazy with the grape. And now it's settling on a dirty mint flavor. Still not bad. So my friend, that is it. I would rate that experience a 9 out of 10. Oh, now some bubble breeze. Anyway, we hope you have yourself a relaxing remainder of your night. Many sweet dreams. And until we meet again, stay safe and eat your fruits and vegetables.